Hi students, 12th standard Computer Science Chapter 8 Strings and String Manipulation. So last class we studied what is a string, then how to access the string, everything. Today we are going to learn about modifying and deleting the strings and some string operators. Modifying and deleting strings. So already we know that string is a immutable. So here immutable means once you define a string, the modification or deletion is not allowed. That is, if you want to modify the string, a new string value can be given to the existing string variable. Now let us see the examples. Here we have two examples. So first example and second example. Now let us see the first example. Here they use string 1, how are you, and string 1 of the first value, index value 0, they changed as a. When we run this program, it produces the result type error, that is string object does not support item. So because in the above example, a string variable string 1 has been assigned within a string how are you. So first they define within a string how are you. In the next statement, we try to update the first character is A. But Python will not allow the update and it shows the type error. So to overcome this problem, we can define a new string value to the existing string variable. We can define a new value. So it is it completely overwrite a new string on the existing string. Now let us see the example. Here they declare string 1 how are you and print string 1, it produces the result how are you, and string 2 how about you, it produces the result by print string 1. So here this is the first string, this is the second. Here we declared the existing variable, okay, existing string. Here we define how about you in the that is new value in a existing variable. So when we run this program, it produces the result how about you. The next one is a replace function. So already we know that Python does not support any modification, but it provides a function that is a replace. It is used to change the particular string. So the general syntax format of replace is replace character 1 and character 2. So here that is the replace function replace the character 1 and character 2. So instead of character 1 with character 2. So instead of character 1 it changed the character 2. Now let us see the example. String 1 how are you, then print string 1. The next it produces the result how are you. Then we are going to change print string 1 dot replace OE. So we are going to change O as E. So now let us see the output HEW. Instead of O it produces the result E. And then how are you, YOU, here it produces the result YEU. So it is replace function. Then the next one is delete command. So Python, it does not allow deleting to delete a particular character in a string. So instead of this, we can use remove the entire string by using the command del. So this command is used to delete the entire string. Now let us see the example. String 1 how are you and print string 1. Then it produces how are you. After that delete this del command and then string 1. So after, if we give a print statement, so when it comes here, automatically it deletes the string 1 how are you. After, if we give a print string 1, so the Python will produce the output name error, that is name string 1 is not defined, because here itself it deletes the value. Next is string operators. So Python provides the following string operators. These operators are useful to manipulating the string. That is concatenation, append, repeating, string slicing, stride when slicing string. Now, let us see one by one. The first one is concatenation. So here, so it is used, the concatenation operator symbol is plus sign. It is used to do joining two or more string. So it is used to do join two or more string. Then, so the plus operator is used to concatenate string in Python. Now let us see the example. Welcome. So the output of this program, already we know that plus is concatenation. It is used to join the string. So the output is welcome Python. So it merged the strings. Then the next one is append. Append. So adding more strings at the end of existing string. We can add more string at the end of existing string. For append, we use the operator is plus equal to. So now let us see. It is this symbol is used to append a new string with the existing string. Now let us see the example. String 1, welcome, and then next string 1 plus equal to Python. So plus equal to, so we are going to add the new string with the existing string. So the output is welcome Python. So at the end of the existing string, we are going to add the new string. So that is the use of append operator. So the next one is repeating the multiplication operator. The multiplication operator is used to display a string in multiple number of times. So example, string 1, welcome, print string 1 into star. So we are going to print the same string in 4 times, repeating the action. So the output is welcome, 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 welcome. So it repeats the string values. String slicing. So slice means it is a substring of and main string. So it derived from a main string. So slicing means it is also called substring. It derived from a main string. A substring can taken from the original string by using the operator slicing operator. Then so this is called a slicing operator. When you use the slicing operator, you have to slice one or more substrings from the main string. Now, the general format of string slicing is string, start value, start end value and end values. Start string and end string. Now, when the start is the beginning index and end is the last index value of a character. So, Python takes the end value less than 1 from the actual index specified. So, already we know that the actual value, if the actual value is 5 means we need to less 1 value, that is 5 minus 1, 4. Okay. Now, let us see the example. So, the first example is used for slicing a string character from a string. So, the string value is Tirukural. Here, print string 1 of 0. So, 0 value is T. So, it produces the output T. Then, the second example is slice a substring from index 0 to 4. So, why? Because of 0 to 4 means the starting value is 5, 0 and the end value is 5. So, 5 means 5, n minus 1, that is 5 minus 1, 4. So, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So up to this. So this output is THIRO, Thiro. Then the next one is slice a substring using the index value 0 and 0 to 4, but here without specifying the beginning index. So here they didn't mention the beginning index value, they mentioned only the end index value 5. So 5 means 5 minus 1, 4. So starting automatically it considered as 0. So 0 to 4 as usual the same output, that is 0. The next string they mentioned the starting index value, but here they didn't mention the end index value. So up to the last value it produced the result. Now let us see the 6 value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. So starting from this it produced the result. So the output of this line is Kural. So string slicing we used either we give only one index value to print the value, or both start and end, or only we will give a starting value, or sometimes only we will give only the end value. So once again I repeat, substring slicing. Slicing means it is a substring of a main string. So we can derive from a main string. So it has the format is start and end, start value and end index value. The next one is stride when slicing string. So here when the slicing operation you can specify the third argument, that is a stride. So here which refers the number of characters to move forward after the first character is retrieved from the string. So the default stride value is 1. Now let us see the example. String 1, welcome to Learn Python. Here we are going to print string 1, 10, 16. So start value 10 and end value 16. So already we know that. So Python always takes the last value n minus 1, that is 16 minus 1, 15. Now let us start with this value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it takes from 10. 10 means here only. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So up to n it takes the value. So the output is learn. Then next print string 1, 10 to 16. 10 to 16 learn. So the stride value is 4. So stride value 4 we use R. So it produces the result R. Then the next one is the 10, 16 stride value 2. So 2 means we are going to start with the two values. So first one E 1 2. So E, that is. The next A R. This 1. Then again 2. So it produces the result E R. So you can also use the negative value as stride. If you specify a negative value, it prints in reverse order. But here we use the positive value. Stride means we are going to stop and process the next one. Here 4 means here only we have 5 values, so it produces R. Then here 2 to stride, we are going to divide 2 2. So the first one is E and then second one is R. Thank you students.